Hello, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, land of the all-you-can-eat experience. We're so lucky here to have so many all-you-can-eat sushi places. They can make your head spin like a roulette wheel, and so many of them are just incredible. So how does one choose? Well, today we're going to help you with that at a place we love, where it's all about the sauce. Welcome to Let's Eat Vegas, a guide to Las Vegas restaurants, buffets, and other eating establishments, showing you the good, the bad, and the delicious. As a longtime chef, I was astonished by the food, and the myriad of unique sauces they've created are just amazing. This is no ordinary sushi place. They are many steps above the rest. Such simple foods with such complex flavor profiles. Clearly, there's a talented culinary mind at work here. As you'll see, it's all about the sauce at Yama, where they've created a whole new universe of flavors. Today we're going to the Yama in the heart of our Chinatown at 3909 Spring Mountain Road, not even 10 minutes from the Strip. The interior is kind of hip and trendy, and the modern music really creates a nice vibe. It's a fun place to dine in with friends or a loved one. This Yama has a wild wall-length electronic mural. They change the image selection to reflect, or sometimes counter, the current season. They have quite an extensive menu. You can order a la carte, or go for the all-you-can-eat AYCE option. The AYCE lunch is $25.95, and the dinner is $30.95. The dinner option is available all day and includes a number of additional items not available on the AYCE lunch menu, such as oysters, soft-shell crab, and uni. We opted for the AYCE dinner, got our order in, and within no time, sushi came rolling out to our table. This is the Trust Me Baby roll. On the inside, soft-shell crab and shrimp tempura. On the outside, an assortment of different fish. The red sauce is amazing, spicy, sweet, garlicky, and the white sauce is rich and delicious in a different way. It's hard to describe, but it's the perfect complement to the red. I guess you'll just have to trust me, baby. I've eaten at hundreds of sushi places all over the world, and this is my favorite creation anywhere. It's the one item I think about days later, and it's always the first item we order when we eat here. I want to spend a moment to discuss imitation crab. As a chef, I feel that there's a time and place for it. I grew up in an era before it was ever found in sushi, however. Of course, those were the days when real crab didn't cost an arm and a leg, and sushi places used the genuine article. Today, I feel the constant use of imitation crab at most places is used more as filler to reduce costs rather than for any particular culinary reason. There's a right way and a wrong way to use it, and at Yama, I love that we have the option. Having the freedom to pick and choose where imitation crab goes and doesn't go is a wonderful advantage and major draw to bring me back. The spider roll is the first example of a roll we feel is better with spicy tuna subbed in to the imitation crab, since the roll already contains soft-shell crab. This roll also comes with eel sauce, which we leave off all the rolls as we feel the eel sauce overpowers the other elements. The soft-shell crab is the star of this dish, and it comes with avocado, cucumber, and burdock root. It's then topped with delicate watercress sprouts. This is another one of our favorites. We always order 2 full rolls of this. The Happy Rainbow is layered with assorted fish and topped with lemon, chopped scallions, and avocado. It's filled with spicy imitation crab. This is one roll we keep things as is, as it better ties together the various elements of this roll. This roll also has a citrus ponzu sauce. It's so fresh, light, and stunningly bright in flavor. It's hard to resist. The Ellen roll is another where we've subbed out the imitation crab for spicy tuna. The flavor profile is unlike any we've had at any other sushi restaurants. It's wrapped in green edible soy paper. The main element here is the wonderful Japanese version of a Thousand Island dressing. The first time we tried this roll, we were shocked, and it quickly became one of our favorites. Despite a name which isn't exactly an invitation to eat, the Kiss the Ass roll is delicious and spicy. Shrimp tempura on the inside, and on the outside is one of their unique sauces. Very, very spicy and slightly sweet. If you're a spice lover, this is the roll for you, destined to be one of your favorites. The sushi chefs here are quite talented and are also very quick at making sushi. Hands down, you'll get your order to the table well before any other place in town. Here we have the Yama Crunch. Tuna on the inside with a little cucumber, then it is topped with crunchy tempura flakes. We really like the textural contrast here. These are Yama's sexy style. They have a tiny bit of rice on the bottom and any fish you choose above. Then it's topped with a slice of serrano chili, lime, avocado, and a special vinegary uzu sauce on the bottom. It's a wonderful combination of salt and tart at the same time. Today, we ordered the salmon, tuna, and the yellowtail. I love this dish because you can really taste the naked freshness of the fish. This is the Agadashi Tofu. It's deep-fried, soft tofu in a ponzu sauce with dashi and green onions. Next, we have the bacon-wrapped shrimp. The shrimp is skewered and deep-fried, then it's topped with a sweet teriyaki sauce. Totally delicious. Here are the baked mussels. They do such a great job with these piping hot mussels. It comes with 2 sauces, a hot mayo sauce, and a sriracha sauce. We got a half an order here. It normally comes with 4 mussels. There's also no limit to the number of these you can order. This is the garlic edamame. They create this wonderful oil that's infused with fresh sautéed garlic. The flavor of the fresh edamame and garlic oil absorb into the pods, and the garlic flavor is intense. This is a dish I had as a kid when I first had sushi. I remember the restaurant offered them complimentary to begin the meal. I still remember how they popped in your mouth and had such an unusual texture. I fell in love with them immediately. Ah, shrimp tempura. Today we had a mountain of it. Usually it comes 3 to an order, but it's so good we had to have more. It's flaky, crispy and delicious, light, but never greasy. Dipped into sweet tempura sauce, or in this case, sweet and sour sauce. This is one of our favorites. Here we have the salmon caviar. It's so fresh, but yet fishy in a good way. This is another dish we always get here. Rich in omega-3 oils, this is one of the healthiest things you can order at a sushi place. Here we have quite the nigiri assortment. From left to right, there's garlic tuna, then yellowtail, scallop, clam, salmon caviar and roe, and finally, the real delicacy, uni. At the end of the plate is a raw oyster. Yum. The fish to rice ratio is excellent, predominantly fish. One thing I love about Yama is the consistency. The fish here is always fresh, and the simplicity of these nigiri dishes really showcase this. There's nowhere to hide here. The palm job is a hand roll. This one has scallops, imitation crab, eel sauce, and a mayo sauce. Then it's wrapped in an edible soy paper. It's really good. This is another roll in which we kept the imitation crab as is. Again, it combines with the other elements of this dish perfectly. Finally, a dessert item, mochi. They have several flavors, depending on the day. Today we ordered mango, red bean, and green tea. They are little perfect balls of sweet ice cream, surrounded by tasty glutinous mochi goodness. So, how does Yama compare to other sushi restaurants in town? There are, of course, many ways to judge sushi. Obviously, we all bring our own expectations and requirements to the judging table. For us, taste, freshness, creativity, and consistency are the 4 most important areas we look to. With this in mind, Yama is the best sushi in town right now, as it excels in all 4 of these areas. And we know you'll love it. I think what you'll most appreciate at Yama Sushi is their unique sauce flavor profiles that they use to top their sushi. We also love that they have a great fish to rice ratio. Not too much rice, as many places do. The other thing I think you'll really love about this place is that they give you bite-sized pieces of sushi, not these huge pieces that are too big to fit into your mouth. They also have many additional non-sushi items, so you can always feel comfortable inviting non-sushi lovers to join you. I know we're all guilty of watching videos on YouTube and not subscribing. As a reminder, it's free to subscribe, and it really helps us bring you more videos. So please like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the notifications bell. It means a lot to us. Until we eat again, bon appetit.